Here I am in a lovely two-bedroom apartment. Everything is neat, organized, clean, and cute. But you know what? Today, I'm going to destroy everything in this apartment. Hi, I'm Liv, and this is my story. Please like and subscribe to my channel. The story begins with a promise made a long time ago between Isabel and me. Isabel and I were very close. We had known each other for more than 10 years and understood everything about each other, even the hardest secrets to tell. We did everything together, so we decided to apply in the same university.
I want to study IT. I want to study literature. We need to find a school that has both. I will save money from now on to rent house with you.
Imagine how we'll be comfortable playing all day and going out every night.
Yes, we can do everything together.
Despite our different personalities, I was the fearless, straightforward type, and Isabel was sweet and shy. But we both studied very well. So as expected, we all got into Florida Atlantis University. We moved to the state of Florida a month ahead of schedule to prepare for everything. Finding a place to live was more complicated than it seemed. The first was glorious. The second was expensive. And the third had security problems. When we stood in front of the 8th house, everyone was exhausted.
My legs are about to fall apart. If we had a lot of money, we could have chosen the luxury apartment before.
My parents are a small business owner, so they are pretty well off. Not like me. Isabel was a child of a single mother who worked as a waitress. Her situation was very difficult. Don't say that. You still have me. Let's go inside and take a look. We opened the door and everything was like a dream. Glossy floors, delicately painted new walls, fully furnished. Everything fit our needs. Most importantly, the price was very reasonable. Well, I thought I just found a place to spend my college years.
Me too.
Without further delay, we immediately signed a 3-year contract with the landlord, including a deposit and 6 months' rent. Together, we started arranging and decorating. Although there were full tables and chairs, it also lacked many miscellaneous things, especially the kitchen area. We have to buy the microwave, rice cooker, and bedsheet too.
But they cost too much.
We had to pay the half of the rent for each of them. I had some money left, but Isabel was empty. I sympathized with her, so I suggested, I'll buy them. You can think of it as borrowing my temporary stuff for a few years. I'll get it back after graduation.
You're so nice. I'm so lucky to be your friend.
The following days were very happy. Although we were not in the same class as before, we lived in the same house. We cooked, watched movies, and hung out every weekend together. Because we understood each other, we lived very comfortably. I studied IT and was a true nerd. I stayed up all night, but slept all day, so I needed quiet, while Isabel did everything carefully. She was so attentive that she never made a sound when closing the door for fear of disturbing me. Life changes lead to many new opportunities open up, including love affairs. When Isabel announced that she had a new boyfriend, I was overjoyed.
Well done, Isabel. You should find a boyfriend too. Or can I ask Drake to make it up for you?
Never mind. But when are you going to introduce me to Drake?
As soon as possible. Or maybe tonight?
Isabel always referred to Drake, her boyfriend, as a real prince. He was handsome, rich, and had a remarkable academic record. So I had high expectations for the first meeting, to see what kind of person my friend had a crush on. The result was, well, not bad, but not as good as Isabel had expected.
Hi, Liv, right? I'm Drake. That house is beautiful.
Thanks, but can you take off your shoes? I had just cleaned the floor and it had just rained outside.
Oh, sorry.
I was not being difficult, but Drake was very unintentional. He talked loudly and carelessly. When we ate together, he dropped his fork and spilled a glass of water on the table. It took a lot of time for Isabel and me to prepare the food, but we only ate a few bites because it all went into Drake's stomach. He rubbed his stomach, belched loudly, and then repeatedly criticized.
Grilled chicken is bit burnt. Pasta is too salty. And orange juice is sour. You should learn how to cook again.
I stood up in anger, but Isabel pulled me down.
It's all my cooking. Maybe I just caught a cold, so my taste buds have problems.
Isabel, why do you have to hold on to him?
I think it's normal. No problem. He treats me so well.
Isabel reassured me, but what I saw was far different. Drake made her make lunch boxes every day and did his thesis. More than that, he kept bothering her all the time, even if it was midnight. One day, I saw Isabel coming home with dark circles under her eyes.
Why didn't you come home last night? Drake participated in racing and got caught by the police. I had to bail him out.
Oh my God. I think you should break up with him.
No, I love him so much. This time, it's because he was invited by unreliable friends. There won't be another time.
Isabel was right. Drake wasn't racing anymore, but he kept getting into all sorts of trouble. Fights today, stealing tomorrow. Isabel had to help him each time. I advised her many times. Isabel was completely blinded by love. I could only hope that one day she would wake up on her own. I didn't expect it to be me who had to wake up because there was no way she could stop loving Drake. One night, I was studying when I heard a crash outside. I thought Isabel was in trouble, so I went out to help her. But that person was Drake. Why are you here now?
This is my girlfriend's house. Of course, I can come whenever I want.
This is also my home. Isabel showed up just in time to stop us from arguing. How can you let